Hey everyone, James here. Well, not exactly James, but you know the vibe. Coming at you with another deep dive into tools that actually save your audio and your sanity. Today, we're getting into noise reduction and cleanup software. And I'm also showing you real-world workflows for turning cleaned recordings into shareable clips. I'll drop links to everything in the description so you can check them out afterwards. So let's get right into making your audio sound crisp and professional. First up is Adobe Audition, a name you've likely heard a million times because it's the Swiss Army knife for audio pros. Its noise reduction tools are polished, powerful, and surprisingly flexible for handling different audio issues. The basic flow is simple. You find a section of pure noise, let the software sample it, and then apply the reduction across your entire track. But the real magic is in the fine-tuning controls, where you can adjust the reduction aggressiveness and sensitivity. This level of detail is key to avoiding that awful, overprocessed, underwater sound on your vocals. What I really like is the spectral frequency display, which gives you a visual map of all the frequencies in your audio. This feature makes it incredibly easy to surgically isolate and remove annoying hums, hisses, or other weird artifacts you spot. At first glance, it looks like a sci-fi control panel, but it becomes ridiculously useful once you learn the basics of frequency painting. Now, the elephant in the room is the price, as Audition comes only through Adobe's recurring subscription model. For daily professionals, the feature set and workflow speed easily justify that ongoing cost for the convenience. However, if you only need occasional cleanup, Audition can definitely feel like significant overkill for your setup. Remember that Audition is a full editor, so once the audio is clean, you can mix, EQ, and finalize everything without switching apps. Next, we have Audacity, a true classic that is free, surprisingly capable, and perfect for creators on a budget. Audacity's noise reduction process is very straightforward. Select only noise, grab a noise profile, and then apply the reduction globally. This simple two-step mental model is great for beginners just getting started in audio repair. Fair warning though, there's a little trial and error involved, meaning you will need to mess with the sliders like reduction amount and smoothing. You have to listen closely and iterate, because pushing things too far results in that unpleasant, chewed-up sound. Audacity doesn't hide what it's doing under the hood, which allows for precision, but demands more of your attention. Speed-wise, it can feel a bit slower than paid tools, and the interface is admittedly quite vintage in its design. Still, for indie musicians or anyone needing functional cleanup without paying anything, Audacity is a lifesaver. Moving on to the undisputed heavy hitter, iZotope RX, which is the giant monster slayer when audio problems get serious. The spectral repair, de-hum, de-click, and dialogue isolate tools found in RX are genuinely next level in power. RX uses advanced spectral analysis to separate noises from your desired audio with incredible accuracy. This advanced separation allows you to remove everything from HVAC hums to sharp clicks without nuking the actual voice track. RX's interface is intuitive for the basic tasks, but there's a noticeable learning curve for exploiting the deepest functions. Once you master the deeper editing, it truly feels like cheating because you can restore audio you previously would have discarded. The major drawback, as expected, is the price, as RX is definitely not cheap, especially with all the advanced modules. For serious professional audio engineers and high-end podcasters, the investment in RX is absolutely worth the premium. For casual users, it's simply going to be a far more powerful tool than you will ever truly need in your workflow. So, we've covered the big three. Audition is the polished pro subscription, Audacity is the free but fiddly option, and RX is the surgical, pricey powerhouse. Now, let's discuss this part most people skip. What do you actually do after you clean the audio so people hear it on social media? This is where a tool like Vizard steps in, taking the multi-step process and making the whole thing much smoother and faster. I'm not telling you to ditch your cleanup tool, but Vizard complements them by automating the busy work surrounding distribution. Think about the manual grind, recording, cleaning the audio, then manually chopping the long file into dozens of short, captioned clips for every platform. Vizard automates a huge chunk of that editing cycle by using an auto-editing feature that scans for viral-ready moments. Instead of hours of scrubbing and guesswork, Vizard surfaces the absolute best highlight moments for you to review quickly. For creators who use RX or Audition for cleanup, Vizard acts as the perfect distribution wing, taking your clean audio and creating optimized clips. The auto-schedule feature is another absolute game-changer for consistent posting habits. You simply set your desired posting cadence, and Vizard queues and publishes the clips automatically based on your input. This means you don't have to babysit a social media calendar because the tool posts content while you focus on production. The integrated content calendar gives you one single place to review all your edits, schedules, and cross-platform publishing efforts. It is honestly built for creators who want reliable output consistency without risking total creative burnout. Let me show you a couple of practical, real-world workflows to make this concept concrete. The budget-friendly workflow involves recording, cleaning in Audacity, importing to Vizard, using auto-edit for clips, and then scheduling everything out. This is a fantastic, lean setup for beginners and small teams looking to maximize their reach immediately. The Pro workflow requires heavy surgical repair in iZotope RX, followed by polishing in Adobe Audition before importing to Vizard for final clipping and scheduling. This Pro route ensures top-tier audio quality while simultaneously slashing the tedious post-production cutting and formatting time. The solo creator workflow is all about speed. Record on your device, do a fast fix in Audition or Audacity, and then let Vizard handle the auto-clip, captioning, and auto-scheduling. This minimal stress workflow is perfect for getting content out fast without heavy manual editing. Some creators worry that an AI tool like Vizard removes the essential human curation element from their final posting decisions. While the AI suggests clips based on data, you always maintain the final say on what actually goes live to your audience. In practice, Vizard excels at speeding up the mundane tasks of cutting, formatting, and scheduling, so you can focus on creative strategy. This prioritization of creative energy is exactly what most time-crunched creators desperately need right now. To summarize the cleanup tools, iZotope RX is insane for surgical restoration in a pro environment. Adobe Audition is the best polished all-in-one editor if you don't mind the monthly subscription commitment. Audacity remains the go-to if you are completely strapped for cash, but still need competent noise reduction capabilities. However, if your primary goal is turning long-form content into a consistent stream of viral-ready short clips, Vizard saves you hours every week. Vizard is not meant to replace good audio cleanup. It is the engine that makes that cleaned audio actually useful at scale. I will be dropping all the links to pricing and features for Audition, Audacity, and RX in the description below for you to explore. If you found this entire breakdown helpful for your production process, please hit that subscribe button because it truly supports the channel's growth. If you're stuck on a specific combo, like Audacity plus Vizard for TikTok or RX plus Vizard for YouTube, drop a comment asking for it. I personally read and respond to almost every comment and genuinely love helping people level up their quality without burning out. All right, thank you everyone for hanging out with me today to talk about audio sanity. Go clean that noisy audio first, and then make that hard work pay off by using smart clipping and scheduling tools. I will catch you all in the next video discussing more production hacks.